If you've been scrolling TikTok, seeing creators get paid just to make videos for brands and wondering how the heck are they doing this, this is the video you've been waiting for. I'm going to break down exactly how to go from zero to your first paid UGC deal using a dead simple 5-step system. I use this exact system to go from zero to over $300,000 in UGC earnings, all while still working my 9 to 5 job. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact steps I use to land my first deal within just 2 weeks and now average over $10,000 per month working with brands like Nike, Amazon, TikTok, and Gatorade. So buckle up and let's talk about step one. Step one, pick your niche strategically. The first step that most beginners completely mess up is trying to be everything for everyone. You need to strategically pick a niche and master it first. Specializing early helps you master video creation for that type of product faster. So if you focus on one or two categories in the beginning, like beauty, skincare, tech, fitness, or food, it's easier to get really good at filming and editing in a way that those brands love. But you're not boxing yourself in forever. Once you start landing deals and building your skills, brands actually like creators who can handle multiple formats and industries. So niche down for now for speed and expand later for versatility. This niche focused approach is exactly how I was able to command higher rates from day one. Instead of competing with thousands of general creators, I became one of the few specialists in my space. Don't overthink the niche selection process. This is what a lot of beginners do. Just pick something you're generally interested in and already use products from. Your authenticity will shine through, and that's what brands are actually paying for. And if you want to learn the step-by-step system that busy people just like you use to land their first UGC deal in 2 weeks, be sure to check out my new 14-day game plan linked in the description below. All right, let's jump into step number two. Step two is build your portfolio. But building a portfolio that proves you can create content that converts is the key. Here's the thing, you don't need a massive portfolio. I started with just 3 to 4 solid pieces of UGC content using products I already own. The goal isn't to show off your video skills, it's to demonstrate that you understand how to create content that actually drives sales for brands. This strategic portfolio approach helped me land my first deal for a phone storage cleaning app within my first 2 weeks of trying. The brand could see exactly what they'd be getting, which made saying yes an easy decision for them. Remember, brands aren't looking for Hollywood productions. They want authentic, relatable content that their customers trust. Your phone and a genuine personality are literally all you need to create a portfolio that gets you paid. Step number three, find brands already using UGC. Here's where most beginners waste months of their time and miss out on quick, easy wins. You need to find brands that are already purchasing UGC content. There is absolutely no point in pitching to brands who've never worked with creators before. You want the low-hanging fruit. This means researching brands on platforms like Instagram and TikTok to see who's already posting UGC, checking out freelancing sites for active UGC job postings, or joining UGC platforms where brands are actively hiring. These are all ways to secure early business. This research first approach is how I consistently land deals with major brands who will already have UGC budgets allocated. When you approach brands who are already spending money on UGC, you're not trying to convince them that they need it. You're just showing them why you're the right creator for their next campaign. Now, I know research takes time, especially when you're working a full-time job like I do, but those 20 to 30 minutes of research per brand are what separates successful pitches from ignored emails, frankly. Now, I'm curious, what's been your biggest challenge with finding the right brands to reach out to? Drop a comment below and let me know. I read every single one and I love helping you guys out. Step four, master your pitch and follow up. This next step is where I see beginners make a huge mistake that costs them thousands in potential earnings. Sending the right pitch and following up consistently. Your initial pitch needs to be personalized, show you understand their brand, and include specific examples of how your content will help them achieve their goals. But here's what most people miss. It's the follow-up. Most deals happen in the follow-up emails, not the first one. My systematic approach to pitching and following up is how I've been able to work with brands like Nike and Gatorade. These weren't one-off emails by any means. They were strategic conversations that were built on trust over multiple touch points. Here's the thing. Decision makers are busy, and your email might get lost in their inbox. So, a polite follow up is not being pushy, it's being professional and showing you're serious about working with them. Step number 5, build long term relationships. The final step is what transformed my UGC work from a side hustle into a consistent $10,000 per month income stream. Building long term relationships that scale your earnings without constantly hunting for new clients. This means delivering exceptional results, being easy to work with, and positioning yourself as a strategic partner rather than just another vendor. When brands see real return on investment from your content, they come back with bigger budgets and longer term contracts. This relationship focused approach is how I've been able to maintain an average of over $10,000 per month while still working my 9 to 5. Instead of constantly having to pitch new brands, I have repeat clients who know my work converts and are willing to pay premium rates for it. The UGC industry is experiencing unprecedented growth right now, and the creators who treat this like a real business, focusing on results and relationships, are positioning themselves to build sustainable income streams that can eventually replace their full time jobs. Look, I've just given you the exact 5 step blueprint I use to go from complete beginner to over $300,000 in UGC earnings while still working a full time job. The opportunity in this space is massive, and brands need authentic creators like you more than ever. Don't overthink it. Pick your niche, build your portfolio, and start reaching out to brands who are already buying UGC content. If you found this video helpful, make sure to grab the free 14-day game plan in the description. It breaks down everything we just covered with actionable templates and checklists you can use today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.